I think one of the worst things you can do, I think a lot of times, we do a lot of damage telling people to be humble.
Willie D Live.
And for that reason, it's necessary, and that's what the art is supposed to do.
Yeah, Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
Shaka seemed like he got his hands in everything.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen him anywhere, and I be in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
How did you even run into Shaka?
Man,
did you run into him? Or
I can't even remember how we. I can't even remember how we met, man. But I just know that it just aligned, and then once we met, it was just like, kindred spirits. It felt like family. Always very helpful, and just being somewhere, especially being picking up and moving to another state, on a whim like that, and then being embraced by some real cats, you know what I mean? Like, it matters, you don't forget things like that, the Southern hospitality of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's my man right there, yeah.
How do you avoid being pigeonholed in R&B? Because R&B, people when you do R&B, people like to just put you right there in that box, and if you try to get up out of that box and you try to do anything different.
Yeah, I've never been pigeonholed. Like, if you listen to my first album, it's a lot of influences of a lot of different things. There's socially consciousness there. There's rock influences of rock there. There's influences of jazz, R&B, soul music, spoken word. I've always been a gumbo of different things. I've never cared about what anybody else is doing. I've always been in my own lane. I know that. There was times where I might dim my light purposely. You know what I mean? I'm done with that. You know what I mean? I think one of the worst things you can do, I think a lot of times, we do a lot of damage telling people to be humble.
Mm-hmm.
I get the idea. I understand what you're trying to say. It's like, hey, if you're trying to tell me to, hey, have respect for people and to treat another human being the way that I want to be treated, or don't frown upon them because I'm this public figure, or I'm this beam of light, I get that, you know what I mean? Then say that. But to tell me to turn down my energy or my frequency or my light for the next person to shine brighter.
Yeah, I get that, because that was a mistake that I made in my career, early on. I was always like a low-key type of dude. You might couldn't tell when I was, knocking out people, but
yeah.
But I was pretty much low-key. I just kind of fall back, and I'm a team player, so
yeah.
I wouldn't tell people everything that I was doing.
Yeah.
And I realized that it actually cost me some career equity, because if people don't know what you're doing,
mm-hmm.
if they don't really know what you're doing, if nobody else is tooting your horn, patting you on the back, and you're not doing it at all,
yeah.
then they don't know that it's happening. And you can miss out on some opportunities.
Yeah.